Okay, so we're going to do a little home crowning job here today. This is my #1 Mark III parts rifle build. And we're not going to spend a ton of money on tools, and we're also not going to just hack it off with a hacksaw and call it done. What I have here is a Lee large case trimmer. This will not fit in a 1/2 inch drill the way it is. I had to turn this down. If your barrel is small enough, you could use the regular case trimmer. They do fit in a drill. Or if you have a drill with a larger chuck. So I had that turned down, and this is a 308 case length gauge. Threads right in there. They're meant to thread in there. This is very close. All I did was polish this, and goes in there, snug fit. I'm going to lubricate this up with my homemade sizing wax. You could use Imperial sizing wax, you could use oil, use whatever you want. Just scrape some out with your fingernail. Rubber on there. So we don't want to gall the rifling. So this is like less than $20. I don't know how well that shows up. We'll zoom in a little bit. You can see this side is shiny where I just put it in and turned it with my hands a little bit. So let's give this a shot. I want to run it in first gear. So you can see it's now gone halfway around. It's chattered a little bit, but that's alright. It'll continue doing that until it's down to what am I trying to say? Until it's engaged all the way around. I'm just going to put a little shot of oil on here. This is more for my cutting tool than anything. I do intend to keep using this as a case trimmer, so I don't want to destroy it. There we go. A nice square cut. Now this bore isn't drilled perfectly centered. I know that because this side is flush. This side has just a tiny little lip, but we're going to do something there anyways. Next I'm just going to take a counterbore bit. This is a single flute counterbore bit. Should have a multi-flute one, but it'll still work. We're not shooting 1,000 yards, we're shooting a couple hundred. There we go. Just want to break that edge. Making a video. Just a stone here. There we go. So that left a little bit of a burr. I'm actually going to go back to this and touch it up. Now I'm just going to take a file and break that edge. Once that edge is broken, a little piece of sandpaper or something set it on there, and your palm will contour it to the nice rounded edge. There, that gives me a nice crowning job. Now I'm just going to set up to re-blue that, and we'll get the camera back on after. Okay, so I've cleaned this up with some acetone now. I let it dry there for a few minutes. I'm just going to take some cold blue. I'm not a big fan of this stuff, but this is the Odors Gun Blue. It works fine for small parts, but it doesn't give a very even surface. At least not when I do it on larger parts. Give it a few coatings here. Okay, so after that's had 2 or 3 seconds to kind of stabilize and do its thing, take these shop towels. This isn't paper, this is, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't really absorb fluids that well. So now when I give it a shot of oil, use the same towel, it'll actually rub that in instead of just absorbing it all. A piece of cloth will do just as good a job. But there we go, one crowning job all done. I'll take this to the range later and see how she shoots. Thanks for watching, guys.